if I can get our chat pulled up. Okay. We got one stinking fly in this garage. I haven't killed it yet. Got in here yesterday when it was it was 80 degrees here yesterday. Come on. Okay. So got mud stuck in them gears. All right, let's go to friendly streaming. Check out what's going on. Well, we got one person in here anyways. Last couple times this hasn't worked very good. Let's see. Well, I got the feed. So, hey, what's up, buddy? We got Sean Fitzgerald in here. What's up, dude? Got the 2-speed on there. Heck yeah. Yep. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking this machine it's my DIY hybrid I made out of a Rampage XT. It's got Rampage front chassis and then Baja rear chassis. And what we're going to do today is we're resurrecting the Punisher, which this machine, what am I trying to say? It used to be mated to basically the machine that had the 71 in it before I got the Kraken Vesla and I got it all sorted out for big bore. So that being said, we're going to put it back together with the Taylor 35 in it and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. We can, I guess, start by taking this cage off. I'm going to get this front half of the chassis out of the way so I can get the stuff. We got all kinds of leaves and debris in here. Get all this crap out of here. We got some more to get out on this side. Okay. So now we'll just pop this cage off. Clear me up the space for a new fastener pile. There we go, that'll do. Just need a place to set fasteners for now, so I can keep them separate. And come on. Gosh. It goes a little bit and then it gets stuck. I probably could have took this cage off before I started the live, but it's not going to take long, I don't think, to get this chassis mounted up. Yeah. So what's going on down here in the comments? I last watched you when you first started getting demo motors from someone, I didn't remember who, sold my Baja because it was boring stock. The real motors, for those are expensive. Get a ratcheting wrench. Oh, I have one. I have a ratcheting wrench, but the problem is a ratcheting wrench won't fit in here. The end is, there's too much bulk around here. So then, we have to open that later. Completely off. Basically, I gotta screw this ROM off here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Jeez. All right. Got that done. And then, oh man, I lost that. I lost the isolator that actually goes to this pipe. I was looking for it this morning before I went live, and I cannot find it anywhere. I was like, and I always put stuff. It's like, oh, I'll put it here so I won't forget where it is. And then I do that with my brain injury and stuff. And then I go to look for it and I can't find it. I don't know if you can believe that, but anyways, we got that. We're gonna pop this linkage off here. And trying to figure out how I want to do that. I gotta remember what's going on with this linkage back over here. Oh, okay. And then what's going on with this linkage here? All right. I think. Actually, we might have. Looking for the brake rod that goes to it. I think it might be over here. Yeah, I think one of those will work anyways. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything in line before I start going crazy. Oh, that servo is loose. That's not cool. That's that one fly. I have one fly in the garage. I cannot get rid of it. Just go get a fly swatter. That's too much work. Oh, jeez. So, what else we got going on down here? We got Fifth Scale RC Garage. Hey, what's up, bro? Rocky Mountain Bashers, what's up? RC Adventures. We got all kinds of people in here. What's up, guys? Yeah. I do. This is like, out of all the machines I've driven, this, between the Vesla and this, it's hard to say which one handles better. I mean, I'm honest. I'm being honest with you. Because this thing, even though it's just got a small bore in it, right? I say that even though it's just got a small bore, but it's got the Taylor 35 V1 Reed. I built this engine myself, and it handles so well. I just love driving it. It's so fun to drive because it handles real well. And I mean, you can hold it flat out and go around a corner, and it won't roll over unless it hits like a mounted. I did it one. I rolled it a couple times. One time I didn't have my limit straps on, so that affects how your center of gravity. And then the other time, it was in its power slide, and the one of the tires just caught it. There's moles out back that they dig underground, and then they come up and they make me these mounds of dirt. Well, I was doing a power slide. We got a beadlock screw coming out, but I was doing a power slide, and that the tire caught that mound, and then it rolled over that way. But other than that, I mean, this thing is so stable when you're driving it. It just, like I said, you can hold it wide open, and it's not gonna roll over. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Which, it shouldn't be a big deal. I'll just have to use, I don't know if I have another one of those full force fuel fittings, for the vent. I'll be able to figure something out anyways. Because this carburetor, I had the WJ, I think it was a WJ71. I had it on here. And that thing, it worked great, and it had plenty of power, but the tuning window was like so minuscule. I mean, and the reason it was like that is because the carburetor was almost too big for the engine. I mean, it really is. Almost. So that makes the tuning window like tiny. So, yeah. So next, I suppose we can get these fuel lines off here. Gosh dang. Remember that stuff fitting tight. There we go, finally. Sheesh. I don't know how that got jammed all the way in there like that. But we can use this as a plug. We'll pop that one off. Use that as a plug. And put that on as a cap for our fuel inlet. So we don't get, oh, that didn't work at all. Oh well, we'll just leave that the way it is. So next, We just got these braces. All right. Okay. And there should be 4. Okay. Now I gotta go down here. Loosen these babies just a little bit. There we go. So he's gonna fall off there. Another reason why I'm kind of taking this apart, because I need to get some I need to replace this servo, and I need to do some work with the steering, stuff like that. Because I like it. Well, I like it so much that they still sell parts for these. So I'm gonna probably end up I don't know about rebuilding, but I'm gonna be going through the front end and replacing parts as I see fit. If there's any upgrades, I might even do some upgrades. So we got that loose, and then we can get our 5 on here. We can speed this up a little bit. So, way better. You're sounding like. Okay. There we go. So now we got to flip it around to this other side. And we need a 4mm over here. I'm going to switch it to where you guys can see it a little better. And I don't know. I think it is. You little. There we go. This needs to be loosened up a little bit. So we got some wiggle room. Got that little spacer, we'll need that. Okay, so I think the next deal is just going to be tipping it up like so. I don't have it on there, but I can put it on there real quick. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud. Awesome, the compressor didn't even kick on. Let me see what, yeah, you guys are seeing. We got one person in here. And I think it's me. So, anyways, keep on rolling through this. Keep forgetting this thing over here. I get it out right when I get the bolt out. What the crap? Okay. We had quite a few people in here, but I think they all skedaddled. There we go. I repaired, mounted a couple tires with that battery, and I think it's getting low. Look out. She's wanting to come apart. There we go. All right. Okay, we'll set this back over here. And then, look out. It still ain't done flopping. Okay, all four of them are there. Okay. Man, I really should take this engine out and clean it. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to blow it out, blow it off. So I'm going to use some compressed air, and my air compressor is more than likely going to kick on. So anybody using earphones or whatever, beware, because it's about to get loud. There, finally. Okay. What I think I probably should do is look for a fitting for that other line. Well, there we go. Okay, I gotta resituate here. My hands are all filthy and I'm messing with fuel. And I don't want to contaminate anything, so. And I'm gonna actually blow that off as well. Okay. Oop. All right. There we go. That should be good. All right. Get that cleaned up so I can stick it down in the tank. There we go. So now we got fuel plumbing. So I guess the next thing is to slide this in there like so. Okay, so that has to look out. I'm gonna pull this forward just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, got that one started. This is gonna be hard to do without a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's being a freaking pain. So I wonder if I can do it like this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, we should be able to do this. It's not going to stay, is it? Not very good. Don't take your hand off of it. So, get two of them started, it makes it easier to get the other ones in. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, it's going in. There we go. All right. I'm getting kind of warm. Did I make a funny face? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I got to shed some clothes here, guys. I'm sweating. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see my shirt, but I got my Punisher shirt on. Working on the Punisher. Okay, so on with the business. I think we use this. Pull this out. We'll Loctite this. Yeah. All right. Now I'll tighten this one. Okay. Now we'll take. I knew I was going to do that. There we go. That'll make it a little easier. Why don't we just put one in there? There we go. Okay. Got that one in. And we just gotta get this one Loctite put on it. And we should be good to go. Nice. Okay. So we got that. All right, now we can. Go together with this. I imagine this is going to have to be loosened or something because it doesn't look like it's lining up. There it went. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and lock this baby down. I'm not going to put Loctite on this because it's not a flange bolt. It's not on the bottom. And it's right where I can get a 1/4 inch ratchet on it. Usually I can get these tight enough. I don't have to Loctite them. Okay. And now we'll flip around to this side. Yeah. Can't remember which one it was. Don't think it's any of them. It's got to be one of these. This. That's the same size. Yep. Yep. Okay. I think that's going to be plenty. There we go. Come over here and crank this baby down. Like so. And then we're going to figure out our brake rod. Ooh. You know what? I might use one of them other linkages. I might use this linkage I already had set up for it. Yeah, I might do that. Actually, it might not work. No, it won't. That never used to be like that. I trying to figure out what went different. What's going on that's different? Because this is going to have to fit on there like that, and I'm going to have even more space down there. I might have to dimple that tank again, even farther back. Otherwise, it's going to stick wide open. Okay, I better get that Better get the fuel line hooked up before it gets too filthy. See here. Maybe I can do this. Okay. There we go. Got that line on. That one's plenty long, but whatever. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. It's hitting the tank for some reason. So with the WJ71, I had a problem tuning it, and with this, and also had a problem with the throttle hammer hitting it. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna have to melt the tank and push it down. I mean, because I don't even know if I'm gonna mess with that quick release linkage. Because when I changed it, I'm sorry I'm taking my time here, guys. I'm not really sorry, but I'm taking my time because I'm just trying to figure out which direction I want to go with this. See if I can find my lighter or torch. Jeez. I'm making a mess of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the ticket is to heat up the tank because it's coming apart. I think we can work with that. Okay. We're gonna do this. Making a mess of it, that's for sure. I have to do some more. At least I know how I'm doing it now. Jeez. I didn't know this was going to be part of the job, but it's looking better. I might go a little bit more. There. I like that. Oh, goodness gracious. Now that's what I call, if something needs to be hobbied, that's what I call hobbying. You gotta hobby something. That's what I call it. That fitting looks to be okay because I did put some heat down in there. But nice and free. I'm liking that. And then, I suppose next, I don't know if it's the same tooth. I think it is. Okay, now, yeah, it's gonna work. Okay. Well, I should. Oh, I don't know. That might not work. There's a lot of extra down there. I might have to use that ball. think that's gonna work. Nope. All right. It was worth a try. So, where'd I put that? Freaking, I'm losing my mind here, guys. Here it is. We'll worry about the throttle linkage later. We'll set this back up here, like so. We'll worry about that later. Because, well, we really don't have anything else to worry about besides that. So, well, we better just go ahead and do that. So, what size that is. All right, there's the WJ71 I had to take the throttle linkage off of. Or not throttle linkage. I had to get this ball because that's how it works. So. Oh, this is not going to fit through there. Huh? It's not going to fit through there, apparently. No, it's not. Do I have a throttle hammer it will fit through? No, I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take that throttle hammer off. I thought. Okay. I think this will work. Yeah, I think this will work. And this might be actually the hammer that came off of it. As I was looking for the correct hammer. So, we're still moving. Woo! Have to get some pliers on that boy. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we gotta get. All right. Now, there we go. And that brake has got to go on that side. So, just a straight rod. Is this it? Well, I think it might be. First of all, we got to put this isolator and washer on. Washer. Then we'll stick this through here. Yeah, I think that's going to work perfect. Woohoo! Then we need a lock collar. Yeah, I don't know. Here's one, but it's not really. This was for the front. So, I mean, we can always use it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to lock that down just so I don't lose it or anything. I need. Eesh. There, that should be enough for now. Till I get everything where I need it or where I want it. And then, yeah, this pipe, something's going to have to be done with that as well, because actually maybe it didn't even have an isolator. Maybe it was just directly mounted to that. I don't think it was, but anyways, let's see what else kind of stuff we got going on. We need We need some sort of, or do we? I think I'm just going to lock that sucker down. Is what I'm going to do right there. Need to find a washer. Here we go. And for now, because I'm gonna have to go back on Tanner's site and see what this actually uses to go together, because I don't think I got it right. In other words, how do we use it? There we go. There we go. And then what we're going to do, that's just the brakes hanging up. No big deal. But now what I need to do is, it's been forever and a year since this thing's been charged. Almost, probably has been a year since this thing's been charged. And I got to figure out what remote goes to it, because I have no idea. Maybe it's this. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to bind it. But it also might already be bound. It is bound already. All the cylinders. Oop. All the servos. Okay. I think that's set up there. I like that AGF RC servo. Look how fast it is. And this isn't even lipo. This is not lipo or anything. Okay. So that works. All right. I haven't really been paying attention to the comment section. Hey, what's up, Mike Cross? Yeah, I hadn't been paying attention to the comments section. I have been totally blowing it off. But we got the Punisher back. And the next thing that goes on it, I don't know. I don't think this will fit. It's not long enough. No. It gives you an idea how much shorter the wheelbase is on that. I think this is what we used to use, but I'm going to get something different, I believe. This thing's all jacked up. I mean, it'll work. I need to get some panels and stuff, but it's like this up here has been reworked and reworked and reworked and reworked. I've bent that, rewelded it, did all kinds of shit to it a million times, and I think what I'm gonna do is I have a couple of those Roven plastic teen chase lookalikes, and I might go back to that, but I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm gonna do something different as far as a cage, because it just needs, in my opinion, it just needs to be done and all that stuff. So, but yeah, that's how quick I can turn that Rocat hybrid into a ball. I know it. I don't know how long I've been live, maybe an hour or so, but yeah, 67 minutes ago. So an hour and 7 minutes ago is how long it took me to convert it back to a ball haul. So, and all that stuff. So I guess that's gonna complete this project, and I suppose I can swing you guys around over here and yap at you about this stuff. Is the 2-speed worth getting? I've heard they really work very well. Yeah, we'll go back over here to the 2-speed. And what I'm having problems with is back in here, there is it's what shifts the gears. There's like a claw mechanism, and it's got a spring and a ball in it. And my spring, shoot, where is it? I just seen it 1,000 times in here. Anyways, my spring is on one of my paper plates. It's buried, and it was all smashed and stuff. So I tried to get one like it and put something like that, put something like it in there, and it doesn't work right. It shifts every so often, not very often. But this thing, when I had when I first got the 2-speed, brother, it shifted every time. And then I found myself, wanting to always adjust where it shifts, and I think that's where I kind of ran into smashing the spring and doing some stupid stuff like that, because I was just messing with it too much. But it's like one of them things where, once you set it, you get it. If it starts not working again, you got to take it apart, clean it, and just service it. I mean, and get new parts. Don't be like I did and try to make things work, because it doesn't work. But yeah, I got some new skins on the Kraken Vesla. I went and ordered some BRP Genesis cross cutters. So and the reason I did that is because, let me see, my Super Spike over here laying on the ground. But yeah, it is. A lot of guys use them on off-road drag racing, but it's really, I don't really think it's a good thing to be bashing like I do. Yeah, I'm with you. So let me see here. Yeah, here's that Super Spike. My old Super Spike. See how half of them are ripped off, and then there's this bulge right here where the rubber is actually peeled away from this plastic outside piece. So I didn't want to run those, because what that'll do is it'll make it hop. And so now everything's nice and free and spinning. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2-inch cross cutters for the front. And I have up there, I have BRP plates, and then I also have 24 millimeter hex plates. And I'm probably going to go with 24 millimeter hex just because I have them, and I wouldn't have to get adapters. Oh yeah, yeah. That I mean, if you're gonna do a bunch of off roading and bashing and stuff, I mean, uh, it serves its purpose, but it's more of an on road thing, I believe. But yeah, I'm gonna get some 2-inch cross cutters for the front, and I'm gonna go with 24 millimeter hexes. I got them down there laying on the floor. I just got to mount them up, and that way I got a matching set all the way around. And what was I gonna say? Where was I getting at? Oh, the reason I went through a thing and I was trying to put some BRP 195 millimeters on here, and you cannot do that. And for the simple fact that this right here is it's too big for the BRP wheel to fit over it. Like see how this one's kind of going over it. The BRP wheel, the offset is different, and the wheel is just it's so small it won't go over that. And so then you got to run it with the reverse offset. Okay, so you see how I got the little dish there, and the big dish inside. You have to run the big dish on the outside, which makes it okay. So this pig is already wide enough, so it'll make it. What is it? 1.5 inches on each side. So it's like 3 inches wider than it already is. So then it becomes wider than it is long. You know what I'm saying? So it looks kind of goofy, and I didn't want to do that. So that's why I went with the cross cutters. And I think I can't remember who his name was, but he's in Kraken RC and Taylor RC, the Facebook groups, and he was telling me that he's the one that told me that the 195 BRPs will not work with this, and he's sending his back because the wheel won't go over it, and you have to run that goofy offset that makes it look wider than crap and stuff like that. So that's why I went with these cross cutters, because I'm not having any luck with anything else really staying on the rim, because this thing's geared. It's geared different than a Baja, and it's geared higher also. So I don't know how else to say that. Besides that, but so that's kind of what the plans are. I wanted to get this out yesterday, but it was nice. It was like 80 degrees, but the wind, we had some massive wind. I mean, the wind was just blowing like crazy. And then last night, it really set in like a straight line winds, night like 80. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is it blew a tree over just right outside my garage, and it almost hit the garage. So anyways, that's because if I would have got out and drove it, the only thing you would have heard was wind. I doubt you probably could have even heard the machine. But I was wanting to get this out yesterday, but I didn't, and I didn't do that because of the wind and all that stuff. So I'm really wanting to get it out and try it out with these cross cutters. And I imagine I'm not going to go out back, because every time I go out back, the clutch on this thing really starts suffering, because it's geared too high for the small space I got. It just I don't know how else to say it but that. So, but yeah, so yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. So tomorrow it's supposed to be like 46. And then Monday, it's supposed to be 67. So that's Iowa for you. The temperatures are just crazy around here in springtime and fall time. There'll be 20 degrees difference from day to day, and sometimes even 30, and sometimes even more than that. I remember one time in the fall time, it was 70 degrees during the day, and it was in October, and that night it ended up snowing. it was like, holy cow. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling and all that shit, but yeah, be on the lookout for this baby to get back out, and I want to do some speed runs with it. And I don't know if I need to even really do speed runs with it again, because I know how fast it is. I haven't really done anything. I'll probably take it to New London and crap like that. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and quit rambling and end the live stream here. So hope everybody had a great time, great Saturday. Hope everything's going good for everybody. And thanks for everybody taking some time out to swing by Myers 2-Stroke RC Garage and do some wrenching with me. So, guys, with that, I'm going to leave it there. And I'll probably put out a video during the week. And then, depending on what weather's like on the weekend. If it starts heating up and it gets hot in the garage, I won't be going live. So I'll try to keep a community post, letting everybody know whether I'm going to be going live or not, and just keep everybody informed. So anyways, with that, guys, we'll see how the weather goes, how the week goes, and we will see you in the next one.